Please welcome Jeff Raffin, President of Northeast Wisconsin Technical College, Gary Miller, Chancellor of the UW Green Bay, and Michelle Langenfeld, Superintendent of the Green Bay Area Public School District.
Thank you. It's our pleasure to be here to just talk to you about a project that has been underway for a couple of years now. What's going on between the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay and the Green Bay area schools and NWTC. We've been doing a lot of work with dual credit over the years. A lot of that has happened it actually increased over the last couple of years. But lately, we've decided that we're going to rev this thing up. And so we started this program called Turbocharge for college credit. It's aimed at all of the Green Bay area public school students. We expect every single student within the next 5 years, every single student when they graduate from the Green Bay area public schools will have a plan for entering college, whether it be a technical college or whether it be the university or perhaps the military. But the focus is on every single student. That includes those that are low income, those that are minority students, those that are first-generation college goers, and those that are English language learners. We believe by working together with kids starting as early as middle school, in fact, even in the primary grades, that we can increase the number of students enrolling college level. This is because we believe that every single student must get education beyond high school in order to be successful and in order to be able to have a family earning wage, a family supporting wage. Every high school graduate in this program will have at least 15 college credits by the time they leave high school. Every single student will have a financial aid plan in place to make sure that they can go to college. It will eliminate every financial barrier that they have. We will do this through making maximum use of grants, through fundraising that we need to do, even programs such as the Promise program, which many of our technical colleges, including Fox Valley and Lakeshore, will have, where we guarantee that any low-income student will be able to come to college for free. We will do this in a way to make sure that students will enter into high school in the year in which they graduate. Too much knowledge is lost when they spend years outside of school before they decide to come in. We will do this in ways that we share all of the data that we have about our students with each other. For too long now, we have hoarded that information amongst ourselves and consequently have had to have each of our institutions go out and seek the information that many of us already have. And most importantly, we are putting this together in a way that once I leave, once Michelle leaves, and once Gary leaves, which we are not announcing our retirement, by the way, but once we leave, that this will be institutionalized in place forever. To talk to you more about how this is going to move forward in the Green Bay schools and why we are doing this is Michelle Langenfeld, the Superintendent of Schools.
Thank you, Dr. Raffin. If we can move the slides to the pictures. When I think about Turbocharge and the opportunity afforded the 21,000 students that I serve and have the honor and privilege of being part of each and every day, I look at their faces and I think about the students that we enroll. Many will be first-time high school graduates. Many of the students who come to us may never have been in a formal education setting before coming to Green Bay. And sometimes as we think about that, we are really trying to, with this effort, create a college-going culture, beginning as early as elementary. And that's something that's a little bit different. I think for myself growing up being first-time college, it was always just one of those expectations at home. But for many of our students, they see college as something that it may not be attainable. that 2-year or 4-year post-secondary opportunity or pathway to the military may not be something that they've thought much about. And in addition to that, their parents may not have thought much about that. But when we engage in conversations with our families, they come to us with many, many varied backgrounds, richly diverse. They want the very same thing that I wanted for the Langenfeld boys when they were growing up. I wanted a high-quality teacher, a great education, a community that rallied with and in support of my children. And I was afforded that, and I was afforded a pathway, as our speaker talked this morning, to deliver natural talents and that spark in each and every child. So as we think about Turbocharge, and you look at the pictures, we're starting as early as elementary in partnership with higher education and our community partners, our chamber, and many of the businesses that many of you are here in this room. We feel richly blessed and very honored because we know that students who start in this pathway and start thinking about themselves as college going very early in life and start to see that that opportunity is available to them and that people care enough to invest in them, that we will see that underpinning of college continue to grow and that culture grow. We know that students who enroll in pathways, and that's our mission in the Green Bay Area Public Schools, is to educate every child every day to be college, career, and community ready, inspired to succeed in this diverse world, that they have the pathways that they can see a future. It's that future before them. Students who complete rigorous and relevant coursework and earn dual credits in high school are more likely to graduate high school. And we have the opportunity, we offer students more than 100 dual enrollment classes here in partnership with our higher education partners, but not all students take advantage of it. So we have made this commitment in partnership with higher education. We reach out to our business community and our partners almost on a daily basis, and we feel very blessed and recognize that through an effort, a very, very intentional effort like this, we will be breaking down barriers and we will be able to afford and prepare every single student. We heard this morning, we need every single student. We need to develop here and we need to attract as well. And when we continue this work and when we do that, I assure you, and I am confident, that we will continue to be a very, very vibrant Northeast Wisconsin. It is at this time, it's my honor to turn it over and invite Gary Miller, Chancellor from the University of Wisconsin, Green Bay, to share a few words.
Thank you, Michelle. My colleagues and I are committed to providing every student in the Green Bay Area Public Schools with a chance to get 15 credits of college credit and some post-secondary certification before they leave high school. This is the only way that we can remedy the low attainment rate we have in this area to get workers into college, to retain talent, to develop talent. We're very excited about this. So what are we doing now? We will continue our partnerships with industry and the area public schools, such as our Baylink manufacturing and city stadium projects. In the next couple days, we'll roll out our marketing and communication strategy and start talking to the community and more openly about this and asking our partners to help us with this project. We're also working on specific programs in nursing and music and physical education and others that come up from the school district. We're working very hard with our new ERA partners all through the New North on 2+2 programs. You've heard about some of those today. Those are the future of higher education attainment in this area. We're very excited about that. We have to increase college readiness. We're going to be working with our partners in areas like writing and English and math partnerships and sharing key data, which is something Jeff pointed out, and improving parent engagement at all levels of education. And we're now experimenting with the College 101 course to redefine how students in the early grades think about their future with respect to college. We also have to work on this transition from the early grades to college, and I just want to point out to you one program that we've had in effect since 2002 at the University of Wisconsin Green Bay. The Future Phoenix program started in 2002 by bringing 400 fifth graders to campus. And since that time, we've done this every year, sometimes twice a year. And last year, we began bringing eighth graders to campus as well. Last year, over 1,400 students who are from families that don't have traditions in higher education came to campus, interacted with our faculty, spent a day with us, and learned about what their life might be if they imagined themselves going to college. We're very, very excited about this program. We also provide through our Future Phoenix Fellows program tutoring and consulting in the grade schools, and we have many volunteers throughout the community that are helping us both with scholarships and with advising students. And in the last 2 years, we've started to see these Future Phoenix students walk across the stage at UWGB and get their college degree, and we're very, very excited about that. So we are turbocharged. Our goal is to have all high school students in Green Bay, in the Green Bay Area Public School District, to get enrolled and receive some sort of post-secondary credential before they leave college. And we want to thank you in advance for your help with this great program. And I want to thank my colleagues for joining me here today to talk about this. We have one other goal, and that is that every kid in the Green Bay Public Area Schools will learn to play the trumpet, including Michelle and I. So, thank you very much.